Hey there folks, it's me, Joey DeAngelis, your host for Silent Film Saturday. This is episode number 44. This week and the next couple weeks I'll be talking about 3 silent films by Joseph von Sternberg. This week I shall be discussing Underworld, and then let me just show you this box set first that I'm getting these films from. The other 2 films are The Last Command and The Docks of New York. This is a box set available through the Criterion Collection with 3 films and supplements that include 6 scores total. You have 2 visual essays, an interview with Joseph von Sternberg from 1968, and a 96-page booklet about the films and Joseph von Sternberg. And then the other 2 films are here, of course. But this week I'm discussing the first film available in this set, Underworld, which was released in 1927, 2 years after von Sternberg's first breakout success, The Salvation Hunters, which impressed United Artists founders Charlie Chaplin and Mary Pickford to the point where Mary Pickford had asked Sternberg to direct one of her films, which he declined, and Chaplin had him direct a film starring Edna Purviance, which Chaplin destroyed, and I believe no longer exists. This film, Underworld, tells the story of Bull Reed, played by George Bancroft, who tries to help out his alcoholic former lawyer, Rolls Royce, played by Clive Brook, and Clive Brook's character falls in love with the character of Feathers McCoy, who is the girlfriend, or lady friend, of Bull Reed. This film is very much reminiscent of the gangster film. You have the shady, places and the gangster characters that are, morally ambiguous, where, you don't you know that they're bad and they're doing bad things, but you like them, because of their characteristics somewhat. And that's kind of the case with Bull Reed. He's a bit overzealous. He does rob banks, but in the end, I don't hate him as a character, which is reminiscent of a lot of gangster movies, in my opinion, where the central character has personal flaws and is not necessarily the greatest of all human beings, but you come to like them because of the performance. And George Bancroft pulls off a very good performance. His performance is a little over the top in certain scenes, but towards the end of the film I feel he's particularly excellent, especially in the scene where he's trying to escape from prison. The other performances are also worthwhile. You have Evelyn Brent as Feathers, and she's very attractive on screen, but she also plays a character who, she's with Bull Reed, but she has feelings for Rolls Royce, and she, I found her interesting as a character, and I think her performance is great, and I can't wait to see her again for next week's film. And Clive Brook is also really good in this film as Rolls Royce. Starts out as this alcoholic guy. He's sweeping up at the bar, but he's just alcoholic. Got the facial hair going. He looks in bad shape, but once you get him cleaned up and dressed up, he looks much better. And he still tries to stick up for his friend Bull Reed, even though Bull Reed, towards the end of the film, wants to kill him for, reasons of romance. This film is very much the prototype for the gangster genre. It has, like I said, a likable hoodlum character. You have scenes of gunshots and things and action scenes. A really nice climax and a moral to the story, if you will, because you have to have a moral to the story, right? So I really have not much to say, except I really did enjoy the Robert Israel score supplied on this disc. You also have the Alloy Orchestra score, which is also a good score on this set. Next week, I shall be discussing The Last Command, starring Emil Jannings, and also directed by Joseph von Sternberg, like I said earlier, and also starring Evelyn Brent. I'll see you guys next week.